Hey everybody, Sick Cappy here, and not a video request. We're going to talk about something very, very important. I would say it's the number one reason for what modicum of success I have, and it is something that very few people do, and if they just freaking did it, seriously, the GDP of the United, all of our financial problems would go away if people would just do it, and that's called execution, all right? You have to pull the fucking trigger. You can't just say, I have an idea, or I'd like to do something, and then sit and pontificate and then procrastinate and never get around it. You actually have to pull the trigger. I will tell you this, a tale of two broads. Well, not broads, they're women, one's a little girl. But one gal, okay, gorgeous, drop dead gorgeous, intelligent, an economist. And I'm like, look, there is... works a low-end crappy job, can't find a job in economics, and I understand because she only has a bachelor's degree, but I'm like looking, I'm like, dude, just go become a fucking cutesy micro celebrity on the internet. She's like, what? I said, get a YouTube channel, doll yourself up, wear some sexy professional heels and attire, and just pontificate about economics. And you know, beyond, unlike Katie Kiefer, and the other plethora of ditzes who have no fucking education or knowledge or experience in economics, you could actually speak competently. You'd be above a Fox News anchorette. You'd be above a Fox News babe because you know what the fuck you're talking about. So she's all, well, okay, yeah, I guess you're right. So I hound her every once. I say, hey, did you put it? I didn't see a YouTube. You know what? I got a notification about Julie Borowski's latest video, but I haven't gotten your fucking video. Where's the freaking video? Well, I don't know. And that's another thing. Well, I don't know. Fuck, it doesn't care what you like. You gotta understand, life, you don't get to do what you want in life. Life will pick you and tell you what to do. You think I had any fucking idea I'd be doing this? Or a writer, or an author, or a ballroom dance. I thought all those things were bullshit when I was younger. I was like, dancing struck, get the fuck out of here. What kind of gay guy? That's for girl, and I end up becoming one of the best ones. Author? Flunking out of 7th grade English, hating all my English teachers, not knowing how to do the freaking diagram with the diphthong, not knowing when a semicolon rate. All of a sudden, like, oh shit, I'm way more popular and more of a literary achiever than all my teachers, all my English teachers ever were. All of them! So that's another thing. You don't get to choose what you want to do. So all these gals, well, I'm not really good. Fuck, doesn't matter if you're good or not. Learn to be. That's what the market tells you. So, I kept, hey, did you do it? Did you do it? Did you do it? No. And after a while, I stopped. Another one. Oh, I'm sorry. Before I get ahead of myself. So it is one small step away from her having a lousy daytime. It's not lousy. It's just not exciting. To being able to do what I do, but make way more than I do. To be, not maybe become the next Jenna Marbles, but this girl is so good looking, and she's so smart. You guys, you forget who the fuck I was. Why am I giving you guys free market? I'd lose my market. You guys wouldn't watch me. You go watch her. You'd be like, shit, I wouldn't even. I'd just be, okay. So that's one thing. And the only thing preventing it, the only thing from her just decimating, don't tell me that means taking 1/10 away. I know the Romans or origins of it. Is that she's just got to go buy a camcorder and start filming herself every once in a while and getting used to being in front of the camera. That's it. That's the only thing preventing her. I'd estimate she make at least $60,000, $70,000 a year on YouTube income and channel, stuff like that. So there's that. Another one, a little miniature human kid is what they call. I call them miniature humans, small humans. This kid. I'm like, look, hey kid, do you wanna? Oh wait, is that me? Am I getting called to the? Is it my turn to go see the doc? No, is it my turn to see? Wasn't that? Oh, never mind. So this kid I know, I'm like, hey, you know, why don't you go and start a? Don't babysit. You should go start a babysitting company. You should set up a website. You have other kids babysit for you. And then you collect a percentage. I'm thinking that's a pretty smart idea. You know, like then you don't have to babysit. You just stay at home. I'll show you how to run the website. Because I like the kid. The kid is like this little thing that's like, yeah, it wears on you. Because I guess I like the little thing. So I want to help the kid out. I'm like, look, let me make your life a lot easier than what mine was. I'm going to teach you some entrepreneurial stuff. We're going to give you, you could build up your college fund with this. Heck, you may realize you don't even need college because you have a business idea if you go down this entrepreneurial route. You went, no, Drake feet, no. And it's right fucking there. It's right there. Non-broad story, my buddy Mr. Lee, all of you know him, the guy that lives in the Quonset hut, most brilliant artist I've ever seen in my life. Just amazing artist. Con, why don't you put your stuff up on the internet? Man, I go through different connection and network than you, Mr. It's not to sell and make money, Mr. It's like you live in a fucking Quonset hut. Your genius should be out there. Go set up a website. Pulling teeth, man, pulling teeth. So, you have all this untapped genius, all this untapped, huge untapped economic potential, entrepreneurship, lives that would be free from fucking working these shitty ass jobs. And the only thing is that people don't pull the fucking trigger. They don't. You know how long it took me 3 hours to program my website for Asshole Consulting? That was it. I was like, we're going to do it, motherfuckers. And I understand there's that, like, it's the first step in what isn't even necessarily a long journey. Go buy a camcorder, film. Okay, that doesn't sound like a long journey. But I understand some of these seem a bit more intimidating. Like right before I go for a mountain hike, right before I go on a road trip, it's like, oh, do I really want? And you gotta fucking do it. You have to pull the trigger. Because I got two things that's gonna happen if you don't pull that fucking trigger. Your life is gonna stay the same. It's going to be, and you're going to, not that you're miserable with it, but you'll just have this tedious contentment with your life. Okay, another day, another dollar. And then 2, your life is going to suck. It's not going to be interesting or unique. And 3, I guess there's a third thing where you're on your deathbed. He says, shit, when I was hot, and I was like this drop-dead gorgeous babe, or I had the wisdom of that entrepreneur Aaron Clary guy who's going to hold my hand, walk me through it. Why did I take advantage of it? And too bad, I'm dead. So guys, look, ladies and gentlemen, pull that fucking trigger, okay? You gotta do it. You just gotta do it. And this goes beyond procrastination. We all know procrastination is one thing. But you got to pull the trigger. You gotta do it. Don't just have ideas, let them sit there in your brain and rot. You gotta go and hustle. Matt Forney is a perfect example. Matt Forney, whether you like him or hate him, this guy does not hesitate to pull the trigger. He is out there hustling, moving, and shaking. He's got an idea, he does it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. He's got another idea. The guy is rapid fire, bam, 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 bam. Like a fucking gun shooting in the Wild West. But honest to God, especially if it's a low capital investment, something easy to do, you got an idea, and it's not going to take, shit, I'll spend more calories of energy climbing a mountain than most people will pursuing some kind of internet job. Really, I will. I'll spend more calories of energy one day hiking a mountain than you will a week, like trying to program a website or something. So that's it. Pull the trigger. More important than a college degree, more important than anything else, you pull the fucking trigger. That's all we got. Toodles.